Hello, it's Marcin from Small Devs, and today we are going to dive into the colorful world of Scratch again. Whether you are a fresh programmer or curious mind, join me in unraveling the mystery of variables. Let's get scratching! A variable in Scratch is like a container or a little storage box for information that can change, hence the name variable. Variables are super handy for keeping track of scores, timer counts, levels, or any other data we want to use and change throughout our project. Let's create our first variable in Scratch. To do it, click on the Variables category, then click Make a Variable. A pop-up window like this should appear. Then type in a name for your variable. Let's call it MyScore for a game score tracker. You can name your variables in many different ways, but we recommend you to use camel case convention. It means that multiple words are combined together and each word starts with a capital letter except for the first one. It is commonly used in programming languages like Java and JavaScript to improve reliability. That's it! You've created your first variable. Now you will notice two new blocks have appeared in the workspace: Set My Score to and Change My Score by. The Set block lets you assign a specific value to MyScore, like starting a game with 0 points. Just drag the block into the scripting area and type 0 into the value space. To see MyScore in action, let's create a simple script. Drag an event block like when green flag clicked, then attach the Set MyScore to 0. It will reset a score counter when starting our program. Then drag when the sprite clicked block, followed by Change MyScore by 1. Finally, drag Go to Random Position block to move our sprite somewhere else after clicking it. Before you start, go to the Variables section and make sure that little box next to the MyScore is checked. Otherwise, you're not gonna see the current value of MyScore on the stage. Now, hit the green flag to reset the score and try to click on our sprite. See those numbers climb? That's your variable hard at work. In Scratch, variables can have different scopes, allowing you to create ones that are either accessible to all sprites or exclusively to a specific one. First, let's talk about variables for all sprites. These are called global variables and they are shared and accessible by all sprites in your project. It means that any sprite can read or change the value of a global variable. To create a global variable, you have to select For All Sprites option in a Variable Creation dialog. On the other hand, if you want a variable that is exclusive to a specific sprite, you can create a sprite variable. These are unique to each sprite and can only be accessed and changed by that particular sprite. We won't dive into the details of variable scope today, but we will get back to it in the next videos. Variables let you keep track of information, and you can have as many as you need for different pieces of data. Just experiment with them, combine them with different blocks, and watch the power of coding bring your ideas to life. Congratulations! You've just unlocked a new level of your Scratch journey by mastering variables. I hope that you woke up your inner coder and today's lesson is just a key to open another door in your coding journey, so stay with us to learn even more. Thank you and have a happy scratching!